Hello and welcome to Ottawa. Today we are back in the HondaJet because there is a new update out, hopefully bringing back Navigraph charts to the MFD and also altitude callouts, and I really want to try these out. And since there is hardly any ATC online at the moment, with the exception at Toronto Central, I have designed this short trip from Ottawa to Toronto, so hopefully we should have ATC during the whole flight. So let's just hop into the airplane and start booting up and see if the news are true. And as usual, start with the battery on. Let's quickly set and recheck the fuel. We have, I think, 60% should be enough, and the rest of the weights are correct. Let's make it full screen and on the map. Seems like a few things have reset with the update. And while we are at it, let's change altitude units to inches of mercury. And as usual, let's start with the initialization and system tests. Stick shaker 2. And everything's illuminating as should be. So this test is complete. Weight and fuel sync from the sim. Speed bags get from sim, all on. And let's accept this initialization. Our flight plan today will be a very simple one. So we are at Charlie Yankee Oscar Whiskey, flying to Charlie Yankee Zulu. I just wonder if it was runway 25. So runway 25, Ottawa for departure. Load. And then we fly to Tukir. And from Tukir we actually start arrival, which is the runway 05, IMEBA 9 from Tukir. Runway 05. And I expect ILS 205 from Xigam, and our minimums should be 764. Load, acknowledge. Let's check our flight plan. So we start on a heading, because this departure is simply a heading. Fly to Tukir, Tadmu, Wibli, Imeba, and things get a little cluttered from here, so we fly to the north of the runway. Yes, yes, this seems like the plan from sim brief. So this is okay. And while we are at it, let's... Oh, come on. Just a quick detour. I should have thought on that. Sign in, approve, allow. And now we should have, and we do have Navigraph charts back. Great! Finally! I want to have the checklist back. So battery is on, oxygen is on and norm, pressurization norm, electrical on and norm. We have external power, so let's use external power. ELT is on norm, nose wheel steering is on norm. I think the default camera position is different. The yoke wasn't in the way of these buttons before. Anyhow, nose wheel steering norm. Landing gear is down. No news there. Parking brake is set. Flaps are up. Thrust levers cut off. Speed brake retracted. Ice protection norm and off. Fuel on norm. You know what? No. Aircraft systems, sim options. Let's close the door. And while we're at it, let's... Oh, it's already an auto. That's also some news, something we don't need to set anymore. Cool. So back to the checklist. Trim panel is norm. Windshield heat norm. And finally, pneumatic norm. Grille shield panel is dark. And with that, we're ready with the checklist. So passengers are briefed, rudder pedals are adjusted, seats and belts are secured, doors are closed, parking brake set. Gas messages are the usual ones. We have 29 volts thanks to the external power. Let's pick up our ATIS. ATIS is on 12115. 12115.
Runway 25. Inform ATC that you have information. Papa. Ottawa information Papa 0700 Zulu. 1220 at 3. Visibility 15. Few clouds at 8,000. Temperature 10. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3020. Approach RNAV Zulu or Yankee runway 25. Inform arrival of requested approach on initial contact. Landing and departing runway 25. Inform ATC that you have information. Papa.
Okay, so now it's Papa.
Ottawa information Papa 07.
But no significant changes. However, it is 3020 inches of mercury, so 3020. 3020. Oh, where did the sound go? Interesting. So 3020 there as well. Okay, so let's tune in Toronto Center and ask for our clearance. 125775. 25775. And actually it's quite an evening in real life in Northern America, but I really wanted to see something of this flight, so I have moved the time to be daylight, and that's why we can see outside. However, I will call in with the real time, so it's good evening. Toronto Center, good evening. HondaJet Hotel Alpha Delta Mike November requesting IFR to Toronto from Ottawa.
HondaJet Hotel Alpha Delta Mike November, hello, you're clear to the Toronto Airport via the Ottawa 4 departure, flight time route, depart 25 o'clock 0511.
Clear to Ottawa via the Ottawa 4 departure, squawking 0511, departing to runway 25 Hotel Alpha Delta Mike November.
Delta Mike November, do repeat this correct? Push start at your discretion, call for taxi. Information Papa is correct.
Information Papa is on board, we'll call you for taxi. Hotel Alpha Delta Mike November. Okay, so 0511. And then engine start. Actually, let's get a little bit of pushback. Oh, yeah. No external power on pushback. So let's start engine number 1 while we are getting our pushback. Are you going to push us from there? Okay, that's an interesting pushback. Let's start engine number 2 as well. We have N2 rising, and we already have fuel flow and the internal temperatures rising. Oh, the tug guy is finally where he should be. And the pushback is done with the help of the pushback helper. It's a free add-on. I have recently downloaded it. It seems to be working just fine. It's of course no GSX, but it does the job. Okay, I think we are going to manage it from here. So stop and goodbye. Thank you for the pushback. No engines are started, engine instruments were checked, anti-ice not required. External power is disconnected, by the way. Cabin
Hello, you
power
clear to
on.
Montreal via the Mills to departure, flight plan news, depart 30, squawk 0525.
Full left, full right, full down, full up, left, right, neutral.
Center 527 heavy, squawk
Speed brake
0525.
is checked. Wing anti-ice not needed, transponder code 0511. Flight ID is our registration. We have the flight plan entered, navigation source GPS. We do not have an initial altitude, and it's not even on the charts, so let's set 5000 and see where we get with there. So altimeters 3020, both instruments, flaps set for takeoff. Speed brake was checked, cabin signs.
Sunset 527, your brake is correct. Push and start after discretion, call for taxi, information, echo sir.
It's interesting, I do not hear the original transmission, only the answer, but that might be because we are on the ground. So seatbelts please, parking brake. Oh, that's a reason why we were tugging so slow. Oops. So parking brake released. We will check the brakes and nose wheel steering and flight instruments while we taxi. And from this list, I'm just going to do the trim. Super. So flaps and trims are set, speed brake retracted, no CAS messages, navigation set, flight guidance set, takeoff and landing data, takeoff reading, radar and ice protection not needed. Okay, let's see our taxi. Toronto Center, Hotel Alpha Delta Mike November, ready for taxi.
Hotel Mike November, Toronto, 1825, altimeter 3020, taxi via Bravo, Hotel 25.
Taxi to runway 25, we are Bravo, Hotel Alpha Delta Mike November. Okay, so seems like we are going to taxi all the way to the end of 25. Clear light, clear left, and it's wrong order, but still. Clear left, clear right.
Toronto Center, Canada 1710, request descent.
Okay, 1710, when ready to descend flight level 240.
Descend and maintain 240, Air Canada 1710.
Okay, 1710, leaving my airspace at East, Montreal Center is offline, change over frequency, guys.
Was it him going offline? I would really like that.
Air Canada 1710, leaving my airspace to the east, monitoring uniform now, 2280.
Over to the dark side, Air Canada 1710. Then please check your AFV.
What's wrong?
Okay, seems like everything is in order. Toronto Center, Hotel Alpha Delta Mike November, ready at runway 25.
Delta Mike November, after departure, climb runway heading up to 5000, Ottawa wind 2203, clear takeoff over 25.
After takeoff, fly to 5000 on runway heading Hotel Mike November.
Transat 527 Heavy, runway 30, Hamilton altimeter 3021, information echo, taxi via Charlie, backtrack 24, then backtrack 30, hold short 30. Delta 527 Heavy, Hamilton altimeter 3021, information echo, runway 30, taxi via Charlie, backtrack 24 and backtrack 30, hold short 30.
So runway heading 5000 and I will go with flight level
Delta
change.
527, confirm you're also backtracking 24 as well. So you're going to make a right on 2, taxi via Charlie, make a right on 24, backtrack on 24, then backtrack 30.
Okay, it's better to ask, I think. Toronto Center Hotel Mike November, can you please confirm I have clearance to take off?
Delta Mike November, yeah. The Ottawa wind 2203, clear takeoff runway 25.
Clear to take off, thank you, Hotel Mike November. takeoff thrust is set. We have airspeed, 70 knots cross check, 90, 100, V1 rotate. Positive rate gears up, 130 knots past, flaps up, 500 feet above ground, autopilot on, so landing gear is up, yaw dampener is on, flaps are up, thrust levers by the auto thrust. Screenshot saved. Flight guidance by autopilot. Ice protection is off. Cabin signs will stay on for a bit. And we don't need the chart, we need the map from here.
Hotel Mike November to Ronald, stay passing out speed.
Hotel Mike November is at 5,000 feet.
Hotel Mike November, transfer identified, turn right direct 2Q on course, climb flight level 280, that will be your final. That will be your final.
Okay, direct to 2Q and climb to flight level 280, Hotel Mike November. So then flight plan 2Q direct nav mode. Let's start climbing at 280. I think while we are in these clouds, it's better safe to switch the anti-ice on. Although we seem to be passing them by now, so okay, I think they can be off. And I think we can release the passengers as well. So seat belts can be now off. Of course, it's not mandatory, it's an option. We are climbing, so let's check pressurization. It's ongoing, climbing steadily. And we will transfer to standard barrel at 180. Now we are at 18,000 feet. I guess when I push this button it will drop a bit, but we are still above 180, so no problems there. Let's check this to 2992 as well. So altimeters are set. We will hardly have any time on flight level 280, but that's not a problem. This is only just to test this new update. I'm really excited about the altitude callouts. I do hope they are back. And let's stay ahead of the airplane a bit. You definitely
Toronto
want
Center,
to...
Air Transfer 527 Heavy is full short runway 20.
So, remember arrival. We are going
True
to
that.
arrive from
527, backtrack please.
here. And our first altitude restriction is
Backtrack
at
30.
SACOP,
Air Transfer
which
527
is
Heavy.
between 17 and 13,000. At 250, well, 250 is not a problem for us. And model will be at 6,000 exactly. Let's just check these in the flight plan. So, SACOP, come on. SACOP between 17 and 13. Then Bilbo above 8 and max 220. As for Airbus model at 6000 and at 210. Okay, let's go with the, what's this? Oh, we couldn't tell which arrival we need. Well, we need the runway 05. So ILS 05 from CYOW will be 057 and 109.7. 109.7 activate. Well, I will get some vectors in the end, I guess, but initially let's just set the 057. After all, it only takes a push of the button to synchronize with our current heading. And runway is at 564. Minimums at 764. And missed approach is climb 1100 heading 057, then a left to
Center, Air Transat 527 Heavy is lined up runway 30.
Center 527 after departure, climb on heading to 5000 and call me airborne. Hamilton winds 260 at 4, clear takeoff on runway 30.
And that's for the airport, so if we land on 05.
And 5, call to 5000, Air Transat 527 Heavy, clear for takeoff.
Then GA area should be on our left, but interesting that there are no outbound taxiways. But we definitely want to go for 05. Just listen for a second to Toronto. It is 120825. 120825.
05. The secondary approach is ILS runway 06 right. Simultaneous parallel ILS and visual approaches are in progress. Departure runway 06 right. Inform ATC that you have information.
You can
Fox.
expect runway 06 right for the arrival. Actually, this program, expect 05 for the arrival. When ready, descend flight level 240.
Hotel Mike November expecting 05 on Toronto and descending flight level 220.
That would be 240 Delta Mike November.
Descending flight level 240, that Mike November. Flight level 240.
Center 527 Heavy Toronto Center, stay passing altitude.
Toronto Center, Air Transat 527 Heavy is passing 3000.
Center 527 Heavy, Toronto Center identified, turn right to right, loop peg on course, climb flight level 3.
Temperature 17, dew point 12, altimeter 3019er. The primary approach is ILS runway 05. The secondary
Hello,
approach
Senator.
is
Can you
ILS
repeat that?
runway 06 right. Simultaneous parallel ILS and visual approaches are in...
Flight level 350, proceed en route. Air Transat 527 Heavy.
This is 527, climb flight level 370.
I'm flight level 370. Air Transat 527 Heavy.
Landing field elevation 614. Is it even true? Well, 614 is not exactly, but close enough. And I'm glad the controller had mercy on us with 05. It would take an awful lot of taxi to get to the GA apron from 606 right. Yeah, definitely I do not want that. Okay, and while we are at it, let's have the airport ready on this chart. Something like that. It seems to be quiet enough to...
2.12, altimeter 3019er. The primary approach is ILS runway 05. The secondary approach is ILS runway 06 right. Simultaneous parallel ILS and visual approaches are in progress. Departure runway 06 right. Inform ATC that you have information. Foxtrot. Toronto International Information Foxtrot 0700 Zulu, wind 020 at 4, visibility 15, few clouds at 26,000, temperature 17, dew point 12, altimeter 3019er. The primary approach is ILS runway 05.
Why are we not following the route? Oh shit. When did we lose nav mode?
Automatic November, descend 1000.
Descending 1000 by 3019er Hotel Mike November. Oh, not the speed. I can slowly but surely raise the barrel to 3019er. don't think we need the engine on the ice, and we are already on the Toronto altimeters.
November descend 8000.
Descending 8,000 feet, Hotel Mike November.
Mike November, descend 3000.
Descent 3000, Hotel Mike November. Seats, passengers, cabin signs, avionics, landing data, no CAS messages. We are somewhat ready. Let's see if we can see the airport. Could be the strip. I think so. But I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it be. Look from the window. Yeah, that looks like the airport. Why do we have a 200? Interesting.
Mike November, turn left heading 150.
Turn left heading 150, Hotel Mike November. 150.
Southwest 527 Heavy Lima Mary, space to the east, Montreal, Center South line change and move frequency Unicom 238CF.
After Unicom at 122.8, have a good night. Air 527 Heavy.
Delta Mike November, turn left heading 090, during the set to clear the Alice Road 05.
Turn left heading 090 and cleared for the approach, Hotel Mike November. Let's go gears down and flaps 1. And yeah, overshooting it. Shooting it, I guess, again. Hotel Mike November established on the ILS.
Hotel Mike November, Toronto winds are variables at 2 knots, clear to land runway 05.
Clear to land, Hotel Mike November. Ooh, we do have an altitude call out. Great. Flaps full, and also charts please. Auto thrust off. dampener off. That was too much. And
500. Autopilot.
autopilot off.
$400. 300. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Okay, and right after this runway there should be an exit. We will use speed brakes up, flaps up.
Macdonald, welcome to Toronto, taxi to apron via Foxtrot Juliet Kilo.
Taxi to GA apron via Juliet and Kilo Hotel Mike November. Oh, why is... Cabin sides will stay on, engine anti-ice was not used, speed brakes is retracted, flaps are up, trims to the green. Okay. We can of course do that. So trims to 5 green. Nice. And we will shut down once we get there. Let's see a bit more about what are we doing. Okay, let's not make this too difficult. Let's just find ourselves a nice parking spot on this little apron right here. Parking brake is set. Wheel chocks, engine anti-ice, external power will be not needed. Engine cut off. Cabin signs. Oxygen. And parking. Okay, welcome to Toronto. Seems like it was worth the wait for the update for the HondaJet. It works just fine. I really enjoyed flying it and having back all the goodies that we had while still having all the goodies that we now have after the AU. I hope you enjoyed the flight too, and see you on our next flight. Goodbye.